morning, everybody. 6363. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Then we see amazing last 2 days. We hit everything. Everything. Okay? So then we see. Okay? So don't know. I would love SPX to pop huge. And then we see. But I think there's a big storm brewing. And I think it's coming on the 14th. The 14th, when the QT goes into full gear. And I think we're going to go way up. I mean, this whole concept, think about this concept that these people have come up with, the bullshit they've come up with. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up in the world. If you want a truck or a cyber truck or you want to order this car, we're going to build it in a year. We're going to build it in 2 years. We're going to build it in 3 years. It's going to be 5 years. We're going to build it in 5 years, but give us $1,000 or $2,000 and we'll hold that money from you. But then when you decide to cancel, you don't get your money back. There's no phone number to call. You send emails and they go to nowhere land. Okay? That's the world they've created. That's the world they've created. And now Coinbase, I told you, the Coinbase thing is an utter disaster. I mean, I'm really surprised the stock's not at $30. Now they're going to lay off everybody. And think about this, what Coinbase is doing. You can't even make this shit up, okay? Here's what Coinbase is doing. They gave somebody an offer. Oh, we're going to give you a bonus. We're going to start you at this salary, blah, blah, blah. Quit your other job. Okay, here's my notice. I quit my job, blah, blah, blah. They're rescinding offers. Wow. So now you're screwed at your old company and you're screwed at Coinbase. Isn't that interesting? The world you're getting to, okay? Apple down 3.5. Morgan Stanley reiterates overweight. I don't know why Apple's way down, but if the market collapses today, Apple can go way, way down because it's the next one. It's the next one, okay? So does Elon see something else happening in China? Maybe. So just keep an eye on that, okay? SPX down, 32? That puts it at 4135, 4134. You got 4100 round number right off the bat. And upside, you got 4221. NVIDIA back lower, watch this one. If it starts to crumble, it may have had its move. They guided Micron down today on a downgrade. So keep an eye on that. 191, 172. Lam Research this thing was ready to boom. This was ready to boom till Elon. Does it do it? I don't know. It's not going to do it today because of the Micron downgrade. Very interesting. Once again, you got to trade these. These were $1. They were $2.40. If you didn't sell them, it's your fault. Okay, sell half, sell a quarter. Okay, start to get smarter. Start to get smarter. Okay, interesting. Okay, then we see. Okay, Avago, huge week last week. Now working lower. Does it work lower to back to 547, or does it get through this 588? If it gets through 588, it's going to run. eBet, yesterday those things popped to 50 cents, 20 cents to 50 cents, back to 20 cents. CrowdStrike, great earnings. Numbers are great. Just think about it. They did better than MDB. They made the same amount of increase. Their numbers are better. They make more money. And MDB is 100 points higher, right? Interesting. Okay, different. Cloud versus cyber, definitely different. So we'll look at the 170s right off the bat, and maybe $1. Ain't going to pay more than $1. It's not worth it. So then we see. Okay, Zscaler down. All these are down because of the Elon thing. And this is what I tell you, the charts, this is a perfect example. And the people, they're people that just adamantly stupid. And it's only one word. People that tell me charts are more important than news. If Elon came out and said, have to cut 50% of the workforce, the world's going to shit, you think just because the Tesla chart was bullish, it goes up? News is more important than charts. Don't ever forget it. Don't ever forget it. If Apple guides down the market will collapse that day. It will be down 100 SPX. Okay? So just know that. Know that. Okay? Amazon. This was at 25.40. If it can get to 25.30, it has a shot to run. Now, if the jobs come in, and I don't even know what they're expected, but if the jobs come in, hold on a sec. Here's Omid. Okay. If the jobs come in about even or just down a little bit, then it has a shot to get better. Okay? Then it has a shot to get better. But, I don't know. So then we see. Okay? Snow, way up, then right back down, needs 152. 152. NOW, great move yesterday. Let it go down. Would love to see this go back down to about 470, and we get back in for next week. CRM, nice move, nice recovery. It's probably going to stay strong for a week or two. Okay? Shop was all the way to 409. It was trying to break up. Now it's back down. Let's see what happens. Tesla, 752, 772. Tesla is very bullish today till the news came, and then it's bearish. So now we see. But this one may hold up today and crater Monday hard. It may crater Monday hard. So then we see. I think the jobs are going to be okay. I don't think they're going to be high. I think they're going to be lower. It's just how fast are they going to be lower. But here's what you need today. If the jobs are lower, you need the Fed to come out and say, because of we're data dependent, we are going to do what jobs and the PCE and all that other thing says. I mean, think about it. I mean, let's say the jobs come in at zero. It's not going to come in at zero, but let's say it comes in at zero, right? Are you still going to raise and raise and raise? And you're going to you won't even put us into a recession. You'll put us into a depression. Very interesting. If everybody starts laying off. Tesla's laying off. Coin is laying off. Lots of people are laying off. CRM is not hiring. Amazon is laying off. All the big boys are laying off. And know that. The people that they're going to lay off, because my manager told me this one day way back when he told me to go lay off some people, I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. So here's the thing. He said, we need to cut $1 million in salaries. Just making up numbers. So you could lay off 10 people that make 100,000, or you can lay off 2 people that make 300,000, and then 4 others that make 100,000. You get to your million. It's not a people number. It's a money number. It's a money number. Very interesting. So keep an eye on that. Okay. So we're done all about the jobs. Omid's here. Omid, what do you think, buddy, on this Elon thing? You don't lay off 10% of the people if you're taking money from people to build cyber trucks and everything else. Correct?
Yeah, I think, and I think the reason is because of supply chain, meaning that probably the demand is there, but he just can't build them, so he has like all this extra people, and it goes back like to what I've always said, like about the chips stocks. You can have demands as far as your eyes can see, but if you can't really make them to sell them, then what's the point? Because demand could wane. Okay, so the Fed right now is trying to slow demand down, and so what happens if like next year all those things get canceled, or I don't know, so it's a mixed picture,
Yeah, it really aggravating because everything was set up. I mean, this Amazon was set to go 100 points, and this now, who's next? The next thing is who's next, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who's next? And it's just ugly, and we don't know what Elon's doing. He may be doing this to say, if Tesla goes down to 600, the Twitter, I'm going to offer him $20. Either they take it or not. right? I mean, he butchered this as good as anybody can butcher anything. I mean, this is a complete butcher. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat. We'll talk about jobs when it comes out on in the chat room and on Twitter.